Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode, 35 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we have finished our green circuit outpost. At least for now. It's not very efficient, but still, it does a job of some sort. And we have connected that into our bus, and everything is good for now at least. We also just improved plastic production by improving petroleum production, and that should now also be good. So what is next? How much rocket science do we have? Quite a bit, 4,600. We want that to go to space. I've also thought a bit about how to load this thing, and maybe it's very simple, because can't we just connect it with a circuit and say if, in this case, cargo rocket sections is exactly 0, then load one in? Or does it have to be less than 100? Because then it should stop when it has 100 sections. I guess it just have an internal inventory of some sort where it can still send that as a signal. If we just make some more of these, can also just have a look at what sort of signals it actually sends. It has the fuel signal, so that's nice. What are the... is that an L or an I? I think it's an L. But it would only make sense that that's the liquid fuel as well. And the E signal is empty space, I guess. So if we put that in, it's 499, yes. And one full signal, okay. So it's actually somewhat smart at giving us signals. And it now has 100 rocket sections, that's also in there. Good. So it's pretty simple to hook this up somewhat intelligently. That is useful for later as well, except other than just for this. When we actually want to launch automated rockets with resources. We still want to go to space with this, I just have some other thoughts. Maybe it would be worth it for us to actually look at our solar system and what planets we have explored. And just have a look at their resources. But my thought actually was that I seem to be having a hard time finding big patches of resources. But apparently all of the resources here are at 100%. But we are able to find more than 100% of them. Okay, so this is just a baseline of everything. So if we wanted somewhere where we can find more iron, for example, or copper, we would be able to find more copper here. About the same amount of iron ore. How about here? A lot more iron. A lot more copper. No stone, basically, though. Okay, that is just a thought that I had. It's not something we are really going to be using, because we would have to then launch rockets to transfer those resources to Norvis, for example. And that seems like very expensive resource gathering, at least for now. But I just had to investigate this in case we actually have a large or big problem with resources at some point. Yeah. I feel like I had other thoughts as well about something to investigate. But maybe I didn't, or maybe I just forgot. Okay, let's just focus on gathering science and other stuff for making space science for now. We actually have enough space science, so we just need the rocket science. Oh, one other thought. I want to make the space platform scaffolding up here and actually get this stuff sorted a little bit better. And I guess to potentially then receive resources and sort them by itself. So try to automate some some stuff like that. But it would require us to have more space to move these tanks out of the way and just in general have a little bit more order here. And that just gets easier if we have more space to work with. And that requires the space scaffolding. This stuff. So do we want to bring a lot of this? Maybe we do and just leave it to produce for a while. Like we did with pipe. That sounds like a good idea. And we just need 1-to-1 of these 3 resources. And I would guess we have the least amount of low density structure. Oh, and we need more space in our inventory. So let's leave everything but a little bit of rocket fuel. So we have an okay amount of low density. How about this? Where is heat shielding over here? There. Sure, take that as well. So we have a lot more heat shielding right now. But I guess that's okay. We need a lot more plastic for this stuff, and that's again why we want to do our train network stuff. Because it's a lot easier to scale stuff up with that. Okay, we need a lot of steel as well. But do we already have a lot of steel out here? We have 7,000. And we're not using that much for the belt. But maybe we still bring a little bit. Right here. Are we running out of steel? It seems like these are not full at all. Or at least some of them aren't. But maybe it's not a problem. Give me that. Okay, this will be fine for this. And that is everything for the space scaffolding. Should be able to make 1700. And thinking about if we have had 1700 landfill, that doesn't really allow us to cover that much. So we need more low densities. No, we need more steel. We have had 2,000 stuff. So, well, it's a start. Do we need other signs up here? 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, and 3,000. That's a no. Do we need stuff to make more space science? Do we have stone? Yes. Do we have rocket fuel? No, we do not. So rocket fuel would be good. More small electric engines or motors is good as well. And that's about it, I think. We have these, we have... stone. Yeah. So, rocket fuel and small electric motors. Good amount of those. More than we have ever brought up there. And rocket fuel. We need more storage for this, but I didn't bring any chests. But I think we will just go back and add more storage. Let's not bring everything, because I want to pick up more rocket fuel for this trip. I don't have any power poles with me, so we will have to do this. Good. Anything else? We don't really have a lot more space. I made a lot of production for this stuff, and we only ever used one stack of it, I think. But for now, I can live with that. We have enough ammo for those, good. I think I want to make this to a buffering setup rather than a storage setup. Wouldn't that be a good thing? Yes. Something like this. Is this actually picking up from itself? No. Okay. Good. This just looks a little bit concerning, but it's not a problem. It's just for my confusion, I guess. I'm considering just removing one of them, but it doesn't matter, so let's not. Are we going to space now? I still want more low density structure, to be honest. And maybe we should add either more buffering or some storage for this stuff. We can start with a steel chest, I guess. Oh, and I forgot to install the loader mod again, because otherwise we could have just used loaders for this stuff, but oh well. We have low density over here as well somewhere, right here. This will have to do for now, I guess. Hope we don't need anything else up there, but maybe we should just make a quick check. Don't really need more of this stuff. Science is what we're coming for. We have enough lubricant, we have enough water, we have this stuff that we're not doing anything with. And should really move out of the way. And we just have a bunch of other stuff, so let's not worry too much. Let's go to space instead. We need a capsule for that. Go, right? Yes. Orbit landing pad. If we wanted to make some red belt, that's really not that difficult. It's just something I want to think about when we're done here. This goes here. This is for space scaffolding. Some of this goes here. The rest goes in there. This is for space scaffolding as well, though. Let's leave that. These are going back with us. Some of this is for here. The rest is just going to be stored, I guess. We don't have any more space, though, so that's great. Maybe these things that I don't really think we need here should go somewhere else. Oh, the ice can just be utilized, I guess. These can go in here. Those go up there. We can have some extra rocket fuel for us. And again, this is for scaffolding that we need to put down somewhere. Do we have a thing that can do that? Where's the big production thing? Is that up here? Yes. You will do space platform scaffold. And you will just have your own warehouse, sure. It takes a long time, so let's not spend too many inserters. Good. So we need more steel. And that's enough for now. Good. We need to put some rocks or stone in there. And some steel over here. And some science in the chests. And then we actually have a bunch more space here now, but that's fine. This feels more like stuff I will be running around with up here. These are used here. Oh, that's where they go. take that, put in there. Maybe we should put some more low density over there instead of for scaffolding, but we're doing a lot of research now anyway. And we will soon hit a limit where we can't research anymore without the next science, so I don't think it's a problem. Okay. I think that's everything we want to do for now, but maybe we should start some research. But we didn't really have a lot we wanted. This is expensive, but it will be something we research at some point anyway, so why don't we do it? These I still want to wait until we actually need the things they allow us to do. Did we research the next science? Yes. So whenever we are comfortable doing this. But some of this stuff is made up here and we need the more scaffold for that, so maybe that is just our next quest, really. Long-term quest. I still want to do more in the train network department. But I want to actually put that in here. And just have a look. I think we did this before, but I'm just curious. Get some life support. Yay. Do we get thermal fluid back from these, but we need to cool them down? Okay. And we're just doing that in thermal radiators, right? This is just a faster thing that we can do later. This is a more efficient thing. That is slower, I would guess. 200 seconds for 500. 10 seconds for 50, so yeah, it's half as fast. If my math is correct. Because 10 times this would be 500 and take 100 seconds. Yeah. And this just wastes more. I don't like that. So we need this. And I'm gonna put all of this myself. So this stuff is easy at least. This stuff is easy. This stuff is not. We need cryonite, and that's from another planet. So whenever we're comfortable, we should start looking into that. And this is again from the resource here. Can't make this right, it's mined. Or is it? We can get it from core fragments. But probably not on Earth. Can we do an equal, please? This is way later, let's not worry about that. So yeah, I guess this is mining. Okay, and that's this. We need steam, of course, but steam is simple. Probably just from an electric boiler. The temperature seems to be not very important, so we're just doing this. Good. So that's another planet we need for that. This is space stuff. Actually, all of this might be space stuff. And to make thermofluid. We need some annoying stuff. From petroleum, heavy oil, and cosmic water, and sulfur. Okay. And I guess this was why I originally thought that maybe we're just bring everything to space and then make this here. And maybe we're still going to do that, but not to begin with. Okay, I'm not gonna tackle this problem right now though. And I guess we just don't want to do any more research now, other than maybe some infinite stuff. Get it out of the way. Sure. So are we then just going back again? I guess we are. That is all we can bring of these. We will fill our inventory with barrels though. To just bring half of those back. Are we supposed to do this? We actually have 40 of these right now. And we have rocket fuel available, I think. Yes, 1200. So we could take a trip now where we bring a lot of stuff back that we wanted to bring back. And not lose anything, but it's not really that expensive. These are the expensive ones, and we would lose 40 of those if we did that. So we are just emergency burning, sure. Barrels. Refurbish. Get my stuff. Good. So, what is next other than just getting rid of some junk? Maybe we should work towards red circuits on the train network. Maybe we should test out the FAO mod. Maybe we should work on red belts to get better production of plastic and thus red circuits and low density structure. Belt is produced here at the moment. We just bring that over here. Or just to the end of this. We can make red belt. Let's just do that. Red. We need an input chest as well for this. And then that is working. Good. And that needs to be left alone for a while, so we have enough to put it down on, or for the plastic. What is up here? Didn't I already fix petroleum? I thought I did. Are we just out of oil now? Yes. So maybe we should have been better with the efficiency of this. We're already getting everything we can from here. Oh, but didn't we connect some more oil from over east somewhere? Yes. Do we have any oil pumps? Because we will need to expand. We do. Also, I have these. But didn't I also leave pump jacks here? Only one. Seems like we need some more pipe as well. Follow the oil. It's just from right here. And we're not full on this end either. And there's no extra oil actually. It is being used here as well though. And this is slowed down because of that. And we have some oil up here as well. Where we don't have any empty spots either, but then we have another field up here that we should maybe utilize. And I guess we'll just do that. Anyone else left? We shouldn't need to kill these, so let's not worry about that right now. Good, and good thing we brought some pipe. Where do we want this? We are just going to connect it here, I guess. Go away, rock. You too. And then we need power. And that'll help a bit. Maybe not enough though, but we will see. I think we actually only ran out of fuel or oil because we have been trying to store this much rocket fuel. And haven't filled up our light oil pipes yet again. But then it's going to be a problem again when we empty those chests, so it's good that we improve this a bit. But petroleum should be back to normal, right? No, definitely not. Because we still don't get enough oil down here. Nope. But maybe we should make this more efficient still. Shouldn't we be getting a lot more oil from this? Or has it just all run dry basically? 2.2, 2.4. Yeah, this is not great. If they all make 2 per second, we get 16 per second from there. So not enough to even fuel one of these, I guess. We do have more oil down here and up here. So we can fix it further if we want to. But again, I think soon... Oh, that's not our pipe. Our pipe is up there. Oops. Stop it. Stop it. I think soon we will get more oil to petroleum. Because these are now all full. And everything is connected to the main base with this. So now we have this flowing through here. Of course, we won't have great flow, but we just need enough. And then, yeah, these have started working more now. And petroleum is building up slowly. Hopefully it's building up here as well. Am I just wrong? Do we need a lot more oil or more efficient oil production from here? Should this only get oil if we don't have enough lubricant or this stuff? Basically, yes. And not having enough of this stuff could be tied in with how much light oil we have here, but that's not really true anymore. Well, yes it is. Because we're only pumping if we have enough here. So those could be tied together. We would need to move this storage though. Okay, and then we can have a pump here that is limited. Hopefully we can have two conditions in here, otherwise we need a combinator. Lubricant. Wait. This is limiting our solid fuel production by lubricant. But that's because we don't want to use all of the heavy oil for this. This is also using all of this over here. Maybe it's fine. So this is just limited by lubricant. Yes, sure. Let's say that until we find out that it doesn't work. This is our lubricant signal, right? Going all the way down here. Yes. We have more than 50,000, we're allowed to crack it. If we have less than 20,000, we are allowed to... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. It has to be the other way around. 50,000, then we start making it. Less than 40,000, then we are allowed to crack the heavy oil. Good. Maybe. We'll see. So now more oil should be used for petroleum directly. And that's still not enough, apparently. Maybe it's getting there. Okay. Do we have some red belt now? We should. Good enough. Heck, we could even have put the plastic for here on its own belt and just run it directly. But now we are doing this. We need underground pipe or belt for that as well though. I don't know why I didn't consider that, but that's pretty simple as well. I wish I had put this stuff on the other side though. We need the green circuits for this as well, so we are just going to bring that as well. So gears. Wait, not for this, but for the splitter. Which we also want to make. Splitter. Those and this. And of course that means we need more gears, but over time this should be okay. Good. I just want to expand a little bit here on this. We need to anyway if we do the red belt. Stop doing that. So now we can have a full yellow belt going both ways if we want to do that. And if we have enough, of course. We had 8 of these before. We added 4 more. We need another 4. Slabs. Brick glass. Oh, we should have those in here as well still. Good, and then we need to move this spot to here, I guess, where we didn't leave space for it, but that's okay. First of all, half of this needs to be red. And then we have 8 for both sides of that belt. Yes. And then if we made another 8, we could run it down alongside and bring it in here. But we don't have enough petroleum for that anyway. And this should already have made a big difference. I guess we're just using a lot more plastic for low density structure than we usually are. Because I'm surprised how much oil we are spending for this. Maybe we should get some oil in a train and bring it up here or something. Of course, it would be nicer if we could get plastic and red circuits on the train, but well, maybe that would just be better. And then low density structure on the train, because, well, that's what we're using half of the plastic for right now. And then we don't really need plastic here anymore, so we don't need any oil here anymore. Mostly. So yeah, I don't know what I prefer with that. No, let's bring that. What I do know is, though, that unfortunately we don't have any more time in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.